Hello, my realtors. Yeah, it's been a minute. I just got my hair cut the other day. A little bit of an update on why you haven't been seeing much of me. I've been in the process of trying to get business going, as well as building a layout for one of the local delegates, which brings a little bit of an interesting side note. The guy wanted me to build a Back to the Future themed layout. Well, after doing some digging around on Thingiverse, you type in lowercase letters BTTF N scale. There's about 10, maybe 15 buildings, including the signs and all the stuff you'd need to replicate the town. Granted, I will warn you, it takes a 4 foot by 4 foot area to do it justice. Now, with that being said, if you have a large volume 3D printer and a good, real fine tip nozzle, you can build them. Although I have seen that there's now resin printers that are big enough to replicate that. With that being said, as far as the business goes, I'm also going to start a 3D printing service catering towards model trains. Although I might also offer some other items too, like wiring or management and such. And I'm going to be getting back into Tinkercad here pretty soon, now that I found out it's changed so much in the last couple years that it's going to be beneficial for me to relearn it. And not only that, I've also been dealing with other things. Mainly, like, issues with my younger brother having major health problems still, including having to have a major knee surgery for the second time. Torn meniscus, this time NCL, and ACL, and the kneecap is fractured in half. Yeah. But I've also been helping a few members of the Ford's Colony Mile Railroad Club, which back in December I did post a pretty messed up video. Unfortunately, guys, that was the only one I could grab, because you know how people are when they're watching our trains. They don't catch the hint that you're trying to film, so I had to work with what I had. Hopefully this year, when we do the work session on it later this year, when we get the trains back and running, I'll be able to do a proper video of it. But as far as my layout goes, it's gone out to the back burner. I mean, I still run trains on it, don't get me wrong, but that and the other major upgrade I recently picked up from the Ford's Colony Mile Railroad Club was one of the members gave me a Dremel Idea Builder 3D printer, which, shout out to DIY and Digital on this. It's essentially a Flash Forge Dream Builder. With that being said, I've already made the necessary printed modifications necessary to make it to where it'll accept a standard spool. Dremel, I really wish you guys would stop doing this proprietary BS. Make it to where it's universal. And rant. But I've mainly been busy building that layout and getting the business going, which finally I got the taxes shipped off, and I'm praying they get back here within 6 months, because this divorce is going. I'm hoping that when the IRS gets back with me on this, my ex ends up in jail over this, because after what I found out, she better be running better be running up here and trying to catch up with me and get straight. Because if not, she's going to be looking at a set of nice shiny handcuffs. That's the kind of crap I've been dealing with, guys. And that gives you just the tip of the iceberg of what's going on. And not to mention, over the last couple months, I built a fence up and made where it's German Shepherd proof. And when I say proof, they're weighing an average between 97 to 115 pounds. Anything over 100 is classified as overweight. Which, ironically, the only service animal we have is the chunky one. Go figure. Anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a brief update on what's been going on. And roughly in about 2 weeks' time, I'll be going to another member's layout, because we're starting to do luncheons at their houses. And if I can get some filming in, then post it up here. Which also, just so you guys are aware, I'm going to be starting to do more filming and probably creating a second YouTube channel for the Ford's Colony Model Railroad Club. Which, when I do that, I will make a community post on it. And with that being said, as far as the community posting, I'm going to be opening up a channel, opening this up to any of my subscribers. If you want me to print you a building or an accessory for your layout, let me know. The only thing I might ask you for is, if it's going to take better the part of like a half a spool of filament, just to send me a replacement. And you email me the files and such. It has to be an STL file though, because currently I don't have any way of converting the file over. But I'm doing. And with that being said, I'm slowly getting back on my feet financially from quitting Busch Gardens, because the last time I had a haircut was back in July of last year. Yeah. Over 6 months. Anyway, guys, talk to you when you get a chance next time. And have a good day, Model Railroaders.